Good gaming, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Nadu, and today we're gonna watch some new play cEDH, particularly bottom right. It is, however, a super cool game, so we're gonna have a StellaLee, Kinnan, Nadu, and Xenagos, God of Revels. Straight into deck. We're gonna have a Kinnan player, of course, trying to get a lot of mana with Rocks and Dorks, Basalt Infinite, Thrasios, once he has a bunch of mana to draw his deck, or a Walking Ballista to close the game. Um, you will sometime also see a. Of course, he has a bunch of tutors to go and grab, but mainly trying to do big flips. Right after, we've got in top right Nadu, um, MH3 All Star. He's gonna try to get a something that targets either Shuko, Lightning Greaves, or Affecto Alchemist is one of his All-Star also. He's gonna try to flip with Nantuko on the board to get an insect to try to continue the loop. So, and he will, with a bunch of mana, try to close the game with Finally of Devastation. Non-deterministic deck. You will see what I think about that deck. Xenagos, God of Revel. Um, this is a pretty pretty decent player. Comes often play on our table with some weird optimized but non cEDH decks. Xenagos, God of Revels. He will use a bunch of tutors to go grab his big creatures, and when he has one or two, he will be able to close the game with a Mana Gorger Hydra or a Bloodthirster. It is it's a beatdown deck. The fact that not a lot of deck have some creature removal is actually good for him. StellaLee with a gotta play a bunch of cantrips to try to get to the third spell, and once she gets to the third spell, she will try to cast a spell that will something draw a card, and she will copy that draw card to copy that spell to actually draw her deck. And once she drew her deck, she will be able to go close the game with, I don't remember what's the name of the spell. Twisted Filthy, if I remember correctly, from Walls of Adroit. Gemstone Cavern. StellaLee starts with a Lotus Rite of Flame into Faithless Looting. Um, so draw 2, discard 2. On the side saying, why did I keep this land? And you see just straight drops something into his graveyard as a discard. Nothing to cast, no land to play. And that, I believe that's going to be his game. Scalding Tarn into Chromux, pitching Veil of Summer. Scalding Tarn, Chromux, Kinnan, Moxopole, not up yet. Gemstone, or yeah, it's Gemstone. Fetch Chrome into a Fabricate. He's going to try to cast Nadu. Force of Will on the Nadu. So, like I was saying, Nadu is a kill on side commander, and people will. I know people will play it, and at some point people will stop playing it because it is increasingly annoying to be killed on site, get countered every time. Um, Xenagos drops a land, pass. StellaLee draws, no lock. Kinnan plays Elvish Mystic. One, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Moxapole not up yet. Attacking with Kinnan to send a message. So I know we got a knee-jerk reaction off Nadu being an issue. Umbral Mental. Fierce Guardianship on the Umbral Mental. So like I was saying, everybody will do everything to stop a Nadu. So Mana Gorger Ardra, every time somebody plays a spell, adds a +1/+1 on that creature. StellaLee draw pass. Snow-covered forest. Hitting Nadu again. So trying too much. So when you've got a highly high-level threat commander, sometimes you will have to sandbag your commander, and other time you will have to think that I need to do something else with my commander because I need to find a way to win without that specific commander. I understand Nadu is a 4 toughness, hard to kill. Trinket Mage. Oh, really? I forgot to pop it? Okay. Ah, there it is. Trinket Mage, of course, go get Shuko and pass. He will go and plot a Railway Brawler. Plotting meaning that you can pay for it, put it in exile, and play it for free later on. Kinnan player activating him. 4/5. Oh, sad flip, flipping Thrasios. Prismite. Not saying much because there's nothing going on. I may just fast forward the part where I don't say anything at this point. So 1 mana short for Nadu. Could get out Shuko, but it's actually not useful if you put it on the board for it to be targeted. Trying to Essence Flux the Trinket Mage to go grab something else. Jewel Lotus is something. We'll drop the Jewel Lotus. 3 for 5 Nadu. One into Shuko. Mental Misstep onto Shuko. So Xenagos on tapping. Railway Brawler. Pays 5 for Defiler of Vigor. So he sequenced it so that Defiler of Vigor gets +6/+6 because Railway of Brawlers give X +1/+1 counter for his power. Swings for 11 on the Kinnan player. So people are now on a... So they are on the timer now. Will it bother? Will they be able to combo off before they actually get killed? And Nadu player is right. Everybody's focusing on him. But usually, creature deck are not a problem. Well, it's because it's not Winota or Nigila that they are not being flagged, but... So whenever you cast a green permanent, Defiler Vigor gives +1/+1 to all creature. Flesh Duplicate copies Trinket Mage. Trinket Mage will go get Soul Ring, of course. Kinnan flip into a Fingernails. Kinnan and tap pass. So we're not gonna lie, Xenagos is getting crazy, dangerous. Uses the Defiler for 1 green, will tap 4. Try to cast Xenagos. So they're arguing, if this goes in, everybody's dead. But not everybody's. Creature deck are known to be extremely bad trying to kill people. Hark Druid Charm, first mode, trying to get a land or creature. I don't know what it's going to be grabbing. Dropping Cradle with that Archdruid Charm. Back on Xenagos, Strix Serenade. Swansong, but for a creature, planeswalker, and artifact. Xenagos gets countered, gets a 2/2 bird. Defiler will put a +1/+1 on each of his creature because he attempted to cast a green spell. Alpha Strike on Kinnan. 17, 17, 6, 6, and 13, 13. This is a 36 damage trying to kill him. (36) needs to chump block 13 if he is to survive with 1. Yep, so chump blocking 13 going down to 1. And he doesn't have enough power to kill anything. Unlucky StellaLee player drawing passing again. 14 taps for 14. Drops winnower. StellaLee could do something, but Void Winnower in and of itself will not win the game. Seedborn for the last 5. Kinnan trying to sending a message with attacking for 2 the Xenagos player. End of turn. StellaLee will hybridization the Seedborn. Nadu does Worldly Tutor to go get Unctus. And I did not say Hunctua, I said Hunctus. So there was a long discussion. What did you kill Seedborn? The question is, so I so much love Nadu that he's gonna activate Unctus to do 6 flip. And as you see, I'm so much happy with casting a Nadu game that you see it flip 5 and fast forward, drops a land. We'll do something else. We'll go back to regular speed because it's gonna cast something. Green Sun's in it for 2. X is equal to. X equal to will most probably be a Springleaf Nantuko. Yep, as I thought, drops in Nantuko. So yep, fast forwarding because of course we all want to see two triggers of a Nantuko. Banishing Net, Llanowar Elf. Will pay Elvish Spirit Guide, another 2 trigger of Nantuko. Of course, gets 2 lands, gets 2 Insect. He's gonna use Unctus again. Gonna do more triggers of Nadu. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gets to a relevant card. Thinking about doing something. So the last thing he flipped was a Ethereal Witness and something else. So he will try to cast Ewit. Use Ewit, targeting Shuko. Tries to get Shuko in hand. Well, he gets Shuko in hand. crack to go get an island. The reason why he cracks it is for Springleaf to give him an extra insect. So whenever you do something with with some shenanigans, um, you to flag them as used, you can flip it upside down. That is the same thing as I do for summon sick creature. But whenever you do a combo with activation or anything, and I do the same with my Planeswalker deck. If I activated it, I will tap the Planeswalker, and when I get to a 2 activation because of Oath of the Fairy, I force off negation on the Shuko. Get wrecked, Nadu. So, yeah, bunch of fate against Nadu. But as you've seen, we've been for like 7 minutes. Some of it at 300 times speed. Finally into finally as doesn't finally of devastation as convoke. No, it's not. So, you know what? Xenagos, out of the blue, Xenagos will be swinging out, sending one of his creatures to Kinnan, sending 2 of his other creatures to the Nadu player. Most probably will be able to deal at least 2 damage to him. Then he will pass the turn to StellaLee. StellaLee will most probably do nothing, sadly. Then it will go back to Xenagos, and Xenagos will close the game. You know what? For once, we see a Brewer's advantage out of the meta. What the heck are you doing at the cEDH table? Congratulations to the great Xenagos player. We don't see that often, but I so much love when there is a beatdown or a deck that is absolutely out of the meta. He has no real reason to be there, but God, does he smashes. So everyone, thank you everyone to be here. Please leave a comment. I answers all of my comment. Leave a like, subscribe. You will see the button. You may be able to click and go see some of my other videos. Thank you very much for being here. Slow but steady channel. I absolutely love you all. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you guys next game.